Hi, I am One Precious Light, and today we are going into universal ethics in the quantum field. How do we navigate this in the most loving and compassionate way possible? Right, a couple weeks ago, I did a universal ethics class, and I ended up not using it. So I'm just going to go over a few basics here, and just to help people with a gauge. I think everyone can use your intuition, and as you elevate, it will come to you more naturally. But there I have noticed people that elevate and they don't understand these boundaries, and because of that, there's issues with continuing on the ascension path because your frequency will either stagnate or drop if you don't understand these, or you start doing things that are against your highest will, your highest timeline, as well as violate anyone else's free will choices. And because of that, you can start accumulating karma. And when you start accumulating karma, then your frequency drops and then you have more to do. And as you evolve and ascend, you're actually not allowed to continue moving if you're accumulating karma. It will just pull you down. What usually ends up happening is if you go against free will of other people, or you go against any sort of laws of universal ethics, you will experience immediate karmic effects, immediate karma. So that whatever you put out there that was a negative or something that you should not have done will come back to you immediately. And you can learn the hard way, or you can try to navigate it, in a less dramatic way. So that's why I'm doing this. So essentially, the primary rule is to honor and respect people's free will, okay? Their choice to live how they want, to do what they want to do, to experience suffering if that's what they choose, to not heal if that's what they choose, to live a life that they want. The whole point of this reality and this space-time is so that we can experience different perspectives as source. So everything anyone experiences is valid and should not be questioned or judged because they are here just having an experience, okay? Now, if somebody is done with the suffering, they want to heal, they want to evolve, they want to start creating a better world for everyone, they will naturally move towards the higher path. I've seen a lot of people, if you move through the shift too fast, they feel like they're above others and better than, and that they can judge and tell people how to live and what to do and what's right versus wrong, etc. Because of that, they actually have a fall from grace, because that's not that role. That role is to sit there and allow others to hold the space for others to elevate, okay, to hold the frequencies, to hold the harmonics. And if they ask for help, then you can help them move up in their own time. So with the advanced gifts, telepathy, quantum healing, reading energy through time and space, astral travel, remote viewing, those types of things. At a spiritual level, if you are doing these things against another individual's free will, you are violating their spiritual right to sovereignty, freedom, and privacy, as well as an ability to live the life that they choose. We are naturally and always communicating through energy. A lot of people are meeting in dream state to go over plans and what's going on in the higher cosmic planes, and that we don't remember. We're always giving and receiving energy from others. It's just part of the fabric of the universe. So that is not being brought up here. It is the intentional diving into someone else's energy field to heal, to gain information, to hurt or harm someone else, intentionally or unintentionally, because a lot of people could have a negative feeling towards someone, and if you're elevating towards the higher fields and you have a negative thought or a negative feeling towards someone else and you focus it in on someone, it could seep into their field and cause distortions. Eventually, that will come back to you karmically, because that is not in alignment with the divine path. It's a distortion, and it comes from fear and control. We have to be careful of our thoughts, our emotions, our intentions and make sure that they are pure, non-judgmental. They're coming from love and compassion, and we never direct lower frequency thoughts, emotions, or feelings towards someone else with the intention of gaining information, blocking someone's path, anything like that at the higher fields. It will come back to you, okay? Not only will it come back to you, but you'll either start accumulating karma, and by doing that, it will drop your frequency. So you never want to read someone else's energy field, try and read someone else's mind, go into someone else's private life through remote viewing, anything like that, without their permission, okay? If you're doing something general, that's completely fine, like a collective reading, or the best way to really phrase it is if you're looking at a collective energy, that's great. But really, you're creating your experience from within, okay? Everything is here. So if you're having issues externally, you don't try and fix the external. You ask yourself, what do I need to learn from this situation? And how do I adjust my frequency, what I'm doing, how I'm experiencing this, how I'm perceiving this? And then you make the internal adjustments, and then you will see the external begin to mirror or mimic those shifts, okay? That is the primary ethical universal ethics that need to be followed, is honoring people's free will, valuing their decisions, coming from a place of non-judgment and compassion. And if you have issues with the way someone else is acting, instead of trying to fix that person, fix yourself to raise your frequency and clear your lens. If people ask you for help, they need to come to you before you permeate someone's mental, emotional, or spiritual energies in any capacity, okay? And this isn't asking the higher self of the person, it's asking the actual physical person. Now, the other thing to be aware of is if you do not get physical permission from someone to enter the mental, emotional, spiritual, or physical energies of that being, most likely you're going to get distorted answers, distorted energies. They can also block you from reading their field. So it's going to be inaccurate no matter what. Okay. At this point in time, yes, we are all communicating. Yes, there is this fabric of the universe that we all communicate through and connect to, but there is also privacy and free will that needs to be honored fully when navigating the new gifts and skills that come online. Okay, I hope that was helpful, and we'll see you next time.